Hello Divine Beings, welcome to the Ocean Deep channel. I'm going to be doing your conversation between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I pray that you're all in a peaceful place internally. Please subscribe and like to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button so that you can keep up with me and my readings. Hit that notification bell so you can stay notified and up to date with the channel. Okay. So let's begin. Divine Masculine, what is your first message, please, for this reading? What is your first message for this reading, please, to your Divine Feminine? We have your words mean nothing. You still give me butterflies. Divine Feminine. You have I forgive you and you turn me on. Okay, so straight away I'm seeing that you do have a little bit of a our story doesn't end here from the Divine Masculine. So you have something going on because I'm almost sensing that there's a slight lack of trust for each other, but you're also still really attracted to each other. But for you, Divine Masculine, you feel like regardless of what's happened, you don't want this to end. You don't feel in your heart that your story is finished. Divine Feminine says, though you talk a good game, you just don't follow through with your actions. So that's probably something that you should work on if this resonates with you. Because, there's only so much that a person will believe. If you don't follow through. Divine Masculine says tit for tat. So Divine Femme, your Divine Masculine is basically reciprocating the energies that they've been getting from you. Divine Feminine, I can't pretend anymore. So Divine Feminine, you can't pretend that everything that's happened between you hasn't happened. However, you've taken the time to process everything and, you're at a place of forgiveness now. We have empty promises from Divine Masculine. What is your message, Divine Femme, for your Divine Masculine? What is your overall message, please, for the Divine Masculine? Sorry, did I say overall? Well, the overall message is Divine Feminine, you love your Divine Masculine deep. You deeply love them. And you know that they're your soulmate, or you have this deep feeling that they're your soulmate. At the moment, you could be actually really upset with your Divine Masculine. because you have no amount of tears are enough on the top of the deck. And I smoke. Oh, I smoke to forget the pain. I love your scent, deep soulful love. I drink to forget the pain. So you're in like almost some sort of self-sabotage mode, or like, you know, it's kind of almost self-harm. I love kissing you from the Divine Masculine. I don't like being vulnerable. Tit for tat. So you're both in this energy of mirroring each other. You reciprocate what the other person does for you. So I would say if you're in this energy of tit for tat, maybe try and change things yourself in the way that you cooperate with your Divine Masculine. The things that you do so that your Divine Masculine can reciprocate that, and also Divine Masculine, you changing your actions almost so that your Divine Feminine can kind of mirror off that. Divine Masculine, can we have another energy card? Hi, baby. Can we have another message, please, for the Divine Femmes? So Divine Masculine knows that you don't deserve that pain that has been caused in this relationship, and they're fully aware of what they've done. Divine Feminine, I'm in love with you. So I'm almost seeing that Divine Feminine, you've told your Divine Masculine you're in love with them, and you've said to them, look, you know, I'm in love with you, and I want you to stop, you know, I'm attracted to you. I want you to stop behaving the way that you do. Like, I want you to stop being hurtful towards me, or showing me a lack of emotion, making empty promises. And, you know, because you do forgive them for all that. So if they, you know, if they're ready to, you're willing to start again, or, you know, you're willing to continue, not start again. You're willing to continue this relationship. And Divine Masculine definitely feels a lot of love coming from you. So, you know, with being in your presence, making physical contact with you, they can feel how much you love them. And I'm almost seeing that they're actually really shocked and surprised that you actually still love them, considering everything that's happened between you. But you're a love that can't be bought. You're somebody that can't be fooled, manipulated. I mean, there may have been times where, you know, you're almost in that like super vulnerable state, and you know, you've kind of fallen for the lies, but you always let yourself fall for them. So you knew the truth, but you kind of just went along with it anyway, in hopes that your Divine Masculine will eventually bring out some truths, and you didn't see that, so you know, you brought him up on it, or her, and now they're kind of in this energy of like really shocked, surprised that, you know, you've known this all along and you've still stuck by them. So because Divine Feminine, you feel like this is a deep soulful love. You know, you feel like you're soulmates. Well, that's what you believe in your heart, that you're soulmates. You also love the way they smell. Setting off the endorphins with the scent. Okay. So divine masculine also feels betrayed, because at some point they needed you, and you weren't there for them, divine feminine. You could have been on a break though, or you just weren't really fully aware, or your pain was just causing you not to pay attention to what your divine masculine's was going through. And you know, that kind of distance, although you were with each other or you were talking to each other, there was you know, a distance between you, because you couldn't really it was really difficult for you two to come together and have this balance. But your divine masculine is still trying to hold on to you, regardless of whether you're seeing them or hearing from them. I thought we were meant to be from the divine masculine. Divine feminine, you just want to smooch your man or your twin flame, your soulmate. You just want to kiss, like you just want to. I'm always getting like consume him or her. Divine masculine, I'm jealous. Divine masculine is jealous of your ability to love wholeheartedly, your ability to be sweet and warm and gentle, and you know, you can also be, you know, you're also quite charismatic. You take charge. You don't take any bullshit. But I do see that you do have like streaks of anger in you as well. But they are definitely jealous that you know, you love this person deeply, but at the same time, you know, you'll keep them far away from you if they don't come through with, you know, they don't come through properly and saying what they mean and meaning what they say. Divine feminine, I'm starting to forget you. And divine masculine's like, please don't, because you know, if you're making me choose, I will choose you. Divine masculine does not want you to forget him, because he wants to be your person. Okay, and we have I surrender from the divine feminine. A divine feminine, you also feel the love from being with your divine masculine. You know, when you're together. But you do, you know, you feel betrayed by your divine masculine, and when you're in this like energy of feeling betrayed, you find him highly irritating. Like his voice can be irritating. You know, you can't, when you're in this energy, you can't stop thinking about all the things that they've done wrong. But at the same time, you only want to be with them. You want them to be your partner, like your man, your woman, your partner, your life partner. But you're saying love is not enough. You know, they have to do more than just love you. They need to be showing you with action, because you have needs. Life has needs, you know, and you need your person to do, you know, their part in the relationship. And it's caused you a lot of pain. But, you know, you're in this deep thought process, like, you cannot stop thinking about this person and your situation. You're trying to put it to the back of your mind, but at some point in your day, you don't stop thinking about them. And you've had enough of this nonsense. You've had enough. You can't take it no more. So you're praying, like you're in this hard prayer, you know, and you feel like you could start again. You know, can we start again, divine masculine? Because you make me happy. But you're like, I'm not in this if you're not in this 100 or even 200 at this point. I'm not in it. And your divine masculine is happy with you, but they feel like you've never put them first, or you never, maybe at the start you didn't put them first, or maybe you're reciprocating what they're doing to you or how they're being towards you. But they want you to, they want to hold you and they want to be held by you. But also when they also find you quite irritable when you're in this energy of, I don't love you, or I don't care about you, or, there's no trust. But you want to work on this trust, and they want you to be that person too, divine femme. Your divine masculine wants you to be their person, their man or woman or life partner, because you feel like home to them. Divine masculine, you feel like your divine feminine is home to you. And you only want to be with your divine feminine, but you want your divine feminine to put in the respect into your relationship that you deserve, You're like, I am the masculine. Like, you should respect me. Because your ego is almost taking over, and it's not allowing you to move forward. It's like one step forward and then another step back, and you're basically in the same place that you started off in the beginning. But divine masculine, you're kind of, you're mine, divine masculine. You're telling your divine feminine, you're mine. Don't just tell me, tell your divine feminine too. They need to hear that from you. And divine masculine, I'm like strongly seeing that you want your divine feminine to be the one and the only one. No twos, not second, no other second, just them. Divine feminine says, make up your mind, because I've heard this all before. You've said this before and you haven't followed through with action. Can I have another message, please, divine masculine, for your divine feminines? Again, you see, where were you when I needed you? So divine masculine's been through something, and divine feminine, they were feeling like they couldn't come to you to ask for help. Maybe you've said to them, like, you haven't been there for me, I've been doing things on my own, so whatever you're going through, I don't want to hear it. But that's not you, that's coming from the place of pain. Divine Femme, what's your message, please? Or what is your response to your divine masculine? Or where were you when divine masculine needed you? Divine feminine was imagining, divine feminine, you were in this energy of just wanting to end it all, okay? And then that got you thinking about being without your divine masculine, and you're just like, heck nah, I don't want to imagine a world without you, divine masculine. And that's why now you've had like this massive realization, like half of your cards are saying, I love you, I love you, I love you deep, And divine masculine says, I know, I didn't make you a priority. I know I didn't make you a priority, and that pushed you away, and you weren't able to be there for me because, you were only kind of following your judgment. And we have this is too toxic and I like to be in control. Anywhere where there isn't balance, there is toxicity. But you both like to be in control, that's the thing. And you haven't learned or figured out how to balance that out. Because you're both in this energy of like, you know, it's either my way or no way. There isn't a like balance. It's causing you both to be indecisive. This imbalance is causing you both to be indecisive. You're kind of like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because neither one of you kind of know which direction this is going to go the next minute. So it's, you know, there's just too much like surprises, but sometimes it's not in a good way. And Divine Feminine, I fucked up. So you know you've also messed up. You've both messed up. So yeah, I mean, like, you both want to be in control, and that's caused so much imbalance in your relationship, and that's led to, you know, you two kind of betraying each other in a sense that, you know, you weren't there to support each other. But I do see a lot of love here, and Divine Masculine is almost holding back because they feel like, you know, all the hurt they've caused you, all the way that they've behaved and the way that you've behaved towards them, is kind of, their walls are up, their guards are up. Let's get some messages and see from this Goddess Power Pack what you can do to kind of work towards healing this relationship, if that is something that you want to pursue. Because I feel like there's so much more you both want to say to each other, that you should say to each other. Okay. What can you do, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, to help heal? So we have help and healing. We have integrity and responsibility and boundaries. So as I said, there is a lot of healing. Some of you could be unwell. It is the cold season. But could also be like your heart, you know, you're both heartbroken, and that's a part of your health, and that's got you feeling in this like really low moods, you know, unable to really move, just almost like almost healing your, you know, you could be like you could be depressed, so mentally you need to work on your mental health, and you both need to set boundaries towards each other or for this relationship to work. And you know, as you can see, like, look at the lady in the middle, and then you've got it could be sunset or sunrise, but there's a lot of red in here, and look, there's two like wild cats, so I'm almost feeling like this is you two. You've got like two wild cats, but then you may have a woman, almost seeing like could be a sister or a mum, who could also be in between the two of you. It could be on either side. And they almost feel really protective over you, and really maybe they don't want you to be with this person. Maybe they've told you they don't want you to be with this person, but they're like full on ready to fight mode. And but look, the two cats like going at it with each other. Like, look, I'm seeing that that's you two, like in your worst times. you're both in attack mode, protecting your territory, protecting your heart, protecting your integrity is what you feel like you're doing, but I'm not getting a sense that you're protecting your integrity. And if you look really carefully, she's holding a feather in her hand. So I'm feeling like you should love. Your love should, or your relation should be as light as a feather. Just really gentle, soothing. But also taking responsibility of your own actions. You're not responsible for other people, just responsible for yourself and how you behave towards your person. And also just, obviously wanting to maintain your integrity at the same time. But you do have a lot of healing to do, whether it's in your mind, your heart, your physical health, your well-being. Should we do one more? Okay. We have courage and we have fun and laughter. So some of you need to pluck up the courage to set these boundaries. Let them know that you're not willing to discard your integrity for this relationship. Like, you need to be able to hold on to that. That's what makes us us, and that's what keeps our boundaries, or helps us keep our boundaries. But you also need to have the courage to introduce some fun and laughter into your relationship, because that is kind of lacking. I'm seeing strongly that that's lacking in your relationship, just because of the things that you've been going through together, which is pretty normal. Or you could have a lot of fun and laughter when you're together, and maybe when you're not together, things may happen or may go on. That could be jealousy, though. When you're not with each other, you're really jealous, always wondering what the other person's doing, maybe wanting to almost put them in a cage because you want them all to yourself. But it's quite healthy for you to have girlfriends and man friends, just friends of the same gender as you, because it's healthy. You kind of need to be able to unleash yourself as a feminine or a masculine with other feminines and masculines. Some of you have had body issues, and that may be a reason why you may have almost tried to avoid your divine masculine or divine feminine, because you were scared of being sexual. So we have sexuality, sexual with your partner, but I see now that you've kind of brushed all that off, and you just want to feel pleasure, really. You want to have a good time, you want to feel pleasure, and you're ready to get your sexy on. And you're almost having a death and rebirth cycle. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for being here. I hope this resonated or gave you some sort of insight or hope into your situation. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just keep a lookout for another reading, because it won't resonate with everybody. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.